Hello everybody, welcome back to the next part of the Pack Legacy Challenge. And we are starting off this video with, Giselle just missed an entire day of work. What are we doing today? Today's Friday. I want Fettuccine and Guillermo's birthdays to happen this episode. There may have to be a teensy bit of speeding up, but that's the risk I'm willing to take. Let's be for real. Can we talk about this? The platform is nearly as big as Guillermo. Like, look at his little head peeking over the top. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. You are adorable. I know you're Sag. So, at the end of last episode, Jacqueline called us and was like, and said she was moving, which threw me off guard for a hot minute. But I decided to look into it, and where's Simology? Here we go, Simology thing. And go to here, Jason O'Neill, who is somehow related to us. I don't entirely know how. But yeah, she married into our family. And they have 2 kids, Jimmy and Joy, which is interesting. I feel like it's kind of weird that she dated our brother and then married our like 3rd cousin once removed or something stupid like that. But like, I don't think Jason and Falafel ever met. I genuinely don't think they ever met. So it's less weird. Here's what I'm thinking, right? If we go back to down here, Jimmy is a child, and most of our toddlers are very close to becoming children. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a friend group with Guillermo, with Jimmy, and these 4. Oh yeah, this is easy. These 4 and Jimmy. And that's like the only friends Guillermo has, are his cousins. Until we become an adult. Because we can't actually date any of our cousins, because that's weird and gross. I don't actually think the game will count Jimmy as our cousin, because he's too distantly related to us. But I am not going to date him. If Noah, Nevaeh, and Braxton do, I won't stop them, because technically they don't see each other as cousins. But I know better. And while technically I do know better, I'm only playing as Guillermo. So I will not be controlling their actions. Now, something that I need to do for this generation, for city living, is, first of all, I need to go to karaoke bar every single weekend with my friends. And I haven't been doing that. However, here's my logic, right? Collecting the snow globes is an optional goal in this challenge. So what I think I'm going to do, just so it's balanced, is I'm not going to do the weekly karaoke night. But I will complete the snow globe aspiration, just so, even though I'm still breaking the rules, I can get away with it, because it's 1 optional for 1 required. Because genuinely, I literally forgot about that. I forgot that was part of this challenge. But something else that we need to do, that I want to do, I just don't know who it's going to be yet, is we need to kill somebody with bad pufferfish nigiri. Now, there are some people that I currently know that I wouldn't mind killing with pufferfish nigiri. There are people in this group that I wouldn't be opposed to offing with pufferfish nigiri. But there's also people in this group that I would rather die than let them die of pufferfish nigiri. So what I think I might do is something very, very stupid and will most likely backfire in like a snap of my fingers, right? I might invite over both of the clubs, the Mischief Makers and the Swim Buddies. And I may just make a club with Omar with a bunch of random Sims. Make really bad pufferfish nigiri, have everyone eat it, and whoever dies, dies. And to hopefully stop the chances of one of my favorite characters dying, I might have Omar join a club. Oh, I feel so bad doing this, but I'm literally just going to call the puffers. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat Fettuccine's needs down to like 0 and have her make pufferfish nigiri. Bring around everybody, all 3 groups. Oh, I'm going to regret this so much. I hate this already. Okay, Fettuccine just got promoted, expert Epicurean, $230 an hour, 10 to 4. Those are much better hours, actually. And I'm going to explore the city. Can I crash at your place? You always do, Falafel. I love you to death, Falafel. I really hope you don't die in my experiment. But you need to stop coming over for literally everything. Did I give you freckles? I forgot you had freckles. What do you need to do for work, babes? Level 7 writing? Girl, we're going to be here a long time. Why is everyone trying to go to sleep? We can't afford going to sleep. What do you think we are? People with money? We need a lot of money for the penthouse. We have a few weeks. I think I'm going to wait until after Gisella's a young adult to move out. I think that'll just be better. But yeah, 88 to 27,000. So we have about 100k to play around with. Actually, should we take a tour of the penthouse? I think, yeah, let's go ahead and take a tour. Yeah, I kind of have a plan of what to do. And I'll kind of go over that really quickly. So, this is the penthouse. It's big. Some might say too big, but we'll see how that goes. I kind of put people's apartments in quotation marks on a different level. So up here, this is Fettuccine and Omar, bedroom, closet, bathroom. This I think is going to be the kitchen. This is going to be outdoor dining. This might not be enough room. I think what I might have to do is move this over like that, but that's going to destroy the windows. But see, now this looks too big. That's the problem. Because here's my plan. My plan is to have... I'll go over that in a minute. Here we have the entryway with a little bathroom behind the elevator. Gosh, what the hell? This is going to be a library. Office in the corner. Just because I like to be inconvenient sometimes. This orange area is the living space. This is a very awkward living space. I admit that. I don't really entirely know. I think it's going to be mostly over here, because over here there's going to be something else. But here we have a greenhouse for Giselle, a pool because I can't control my impulses. Up here we have... Yeah, this is what I was showing down there. This kind of looks into that area down there, and I think... I don't know what to put here yet. I'm genuinely not sure. But over here, we have a little skinny hallway. This is going to be a home gym. This is going to be like a recreation area, games, singing. This is a stage for singing and stuff. Little hallway platform again. So what I'm planning to do is have Vikram move in. This is going to be Giselle and Vikram's room, closet, bathroom, of course. This room is going to be for their child/children, who I will be playing with until Guillermo becomes a young adult. And this is going to be their bathroom. So this entire wing is just Giselle and her family. Now if we go over here, we have access to the pool. It's kind of awkward. I realize it's very awkward, but there's the thing. But then we have these stairs that are outside the apartment. And if we go up, we get this immediate change in tone. This entire area is black black on black on black. And this is going to be where Guillermo is going to stay. Because he's supposed to be very reclusive and very loner, so I kind of feel like this kind of suits him. There's this little courtyard area that I kind of like. It's half covered, half not. That's where I took the thumbnail. And then there's this pasture that I really have no use for. But yeah, I genuinely like this apartment. It's somehow bigger than the one that's usually here. But whatever. I'm living here with like 7-8 subs. I need a little bit of space. 110,000? Even if we sold all our stuff right now, we wouldn't even have enough to buy it. This is gonna be a rough couple of weeks. We need to spend as much time as we can getting as much money as we can. You make $230 an hour for 6 hours, so you make over $1,000 a day. You make $2,000 a day. Almost $3,000 a day. So Omar is still very much the breadwinner. Why are you sitting on your bed while you eat? I say this as if I don't do this. The things I admit on this channel that nobody watches, really. Well, it's a new day. Everyone's kind of angry. Giselle is out cold. Girl is dead to the world. I don't really have a reason of getting all this produce except to sell it later when I need money. Oh, the apples are grown. Yay, harvest the apples, babes. I feel like I just harvest these. Harvest spinach, why don't ya? Oh, I didn't know this was a collection. That's kind of cool. Do I want to do the pufferfish nigiri incident tonight, or do I want to wait tomorrow night and write it off as a birthday party for fettuccine? I think I'm going to do it tomorrow night because that's more fun and everyone will be here. Fettuccine, get your ass out of bed. We are leaving. We're going. We're going to have fun. Colette, Flapjack, Falafel, Garrett, Jacqueline. Where's my baby? I need to call it. I don't know Romeo well enough, but he'll show up anyway. Let's go to the karaoke bar. The karaoke bar. The karaoke bar. The karaoke bar. Bar. This is the thing with this game. I'm always either way too prepared or not prepared enough. Like with Fettuccine, I got all of her skills out. I got all of her skills done when she... Not with Fettuccine. With Alphaba, I got all of her skills done when she was a teenager. And I did not do that this time. I don't know why. I need to start doing that. Okay, seriously? No one is watching me. I am the only person on this side of the bar. Wait, is this a rug? This is a cool rug. I've never seen this rug. That's a cool idea for a rug. Something that I've kind of noticed is happening is that for a lot of my houses I have not to do romance changes with the neighborhood stories. Because their partners are like people they've known their whole life, and sometimes the game just decides to kick that person out for no reason. But now they're adults with children, and now their children are becoming young adults and don't have anyone to romance, so I have to go in and give them partners. I think I'm going to switch control and have Fettuccine have her fun. See, you're feeling fine now. That was worth the wait. No, you're about to feel horrible. Garrett Engel would like to come up short. Giselle, we've already done our gardening for today. That's fine. Can you clean up this water glass? It's kind of pissing me. Oh boy. Oh, now you're feeling flirty. Okay, let's just do a quick woohoo then. Nothing too busy, just a little bit subtle. And then Giselle, why don't you read Guillermo to sleep? Why do I keep wanting to play with big families even though it is so much more difficult than playing with a small one? Giselle, you're the least problematic one right now. Can you shut these psychopaths up again? I'm so excited to live in a penthouse so I don't have to deal with these psychos again. I won't have any neighbors to yell at. Can I fight you? I want to fight you. I'm sorry, you're right, that was insensitive. No, you keep doing this. I have a toddler. He's like 5 years old. He needs sleep. I have a stepmom who's about to pass out, and a dad who's about to pass out. No, don't woohoo. Go to sleep. Yep, there she goes. Yeah, Rip, R.I.P. Have fun. Everyone is just absolutely trash, and it's 11:30 at night. I think tomorrow's Fettuccine's birthday, so I think tomorrow what I'm going to do is I'm going to mainly focus on skill building, and then tomorrow night I'm going to throw a birthday party. This is going to be your last good thing today. Honestly, if I have to cheat her needs to make her absolutely miserable, I probably will. Because the way this works, right, is the quality of food reflects your mood. So if you're in like the worst mood in the world, then what you're going to make is going to be very poor quality. Girl, I'm sorry you have to be miserable on your birthday, but honestly, you're fine. There was a fire. We're moving past it. Prince Laval has this man. Sure, go for it. You are in the correct mood to be making pufferfish nigiri. Did I have to cheat it? Yes, I did. But I need you to be miserable when you make this. Of course, it's excellent pufferfish nigiri. Of course, she made an excellent pufferfish nigiri when she was trying. Because why would... Oh my god. This is useless to me. I don't need an excellent pufferfish nigiri. I need a sad, pathetic pufferfish nigiri. Oh, let me guess. Excellent again? Now you're just rubbing it in. Look at all this excellent pufferfish nigiri. All I needed was one disgusting one. Like, downright disgusting. It should not be fed to human beings kind of pufferfish nigiri. But no. You have to be freaking perfect. I have no cake. But if I wait until midnight, it will be tomorrow. Or close to midnight as possible. That could work. Guests. Let me see. Flapjack, falafel, Giselle. Sure, you can come as well. Jacqueline. Sure. Yeah, sure. Braxton, Alphaba, absolutely. You definitely need to come. Where's Micah? Micah, come, yes. Nevaeh is a child. I need to fix her appearance. Birthday party, come make a cake. Since you're so blessed at cooking, why don't you cook yourself and your child a cake? What's the point? I'll do Nevaeh's, appearance when I do Guillermo's appearance. I think that'll just be easier. I hope somebody chokes on my excellent quality pufferfish nigiri because I spent so hard trying to make it the most disgusting thing on the planet and it is not being appreciated. Fettuccine, do not choke on the pufferfish nigiri. That was a figure of speech. I do not want you to die. Resume the cake. The cake needs to be eaten. You know, if I didn't make both of these Sims in cast, I would have thought on a whim that Jacqueline and Giselle are related. They're not. Like, they genuinely aren't. But yeah, I see the resemblance. I've even mistaken them a few times. Episode title, I tried and failed to poison my friends. Of course, the only people I don't want to kill are the only people who are actually here. Micah, you are definitely too old for that sweater. Whatever, I get $40 a dish in this house. That's a lot of money. This is cute. I like that Elphaba and Micah are getting to meet have all their grandchildren in one place. It's very sweet. Yeah, you two have aged up. You're an adult and you're an adult, which means it's time for us to age up. You two actually aged up a few days ago because Fettuccine was pregnant, so she stopped aging. That's kind of a weird thing in the game, but you know what? I'm not going to complain about it because it's been saving my dang life. Someone's Guillermo's birthday. Yeah, I'm going to celebrate Guillermo's birthday today because it's just easier. I am glad that Alphaba got to see the release of Wicked for Good because she was named after Elphaba Throp, if you weren't aware. Because her parent was a very theatrical alien. So of course he would name his children after musicals. You have Elphaba from Wicked and Elsa from Frozen, so I think it ended up pretty good. You're asleep. You're also asleep. Your family's here. Come in here and talk to your family. I am aging you up a half hour early, kid. Maybe like 2 hours early. But it's fine. Fettuccine aged up. Adulthood, fulfilling dreams, planning for retirement, and midlife crisis await. The perfect time to start wrapping up his lifelong goals. Yikes. That's foreshadowing. Add birthday candles. There's still so much pufferfish nigiri left. Oh my gosh. I went a bit feral. Omar, get out of the kitchen. It's time to age up our little dark vampire. Guillermo aged up. I'm going to make you a loner because that's one of the traits you need. Pick an aspiration. We are going to be selling our art for our business, so we're going to give you the artistic prodigy one. How much pufferfish nigiri do we have? Hold up. 7 left, 3 left, 3 left, 6 left. We have so much pufferfish nigiri. This is actually insane. No. Okay. You need a makeover. Like a full one. Alright, here we have Child Guillermo. Here's his everyday, his formal, his athletic, his sleepwear, his party wear, his swimwear, his hot weather wear, and his cold weather wear. As you can see, we have a theme, and that is black. So yeah, I'm really excited to start his journey. It's gonna be really fun. I'm hyped. Okay, I did more than I was planning to do. Here we have Nevaeh Grimm. I think she's really cute. She turned out really cute. And here we also have Jack, who has had broken CC for the past, 5 episodes, and I've done nothing about it. So this is Jack, they, them pronouns, great. We also have Brian, who I believe is Marcella's son. And we have Jimmy, who is Jacqueline and Jayceon's son. A lot of J's in that family. But for real this time, I'm going to end this video here. I've had an absolute blast playing today. It's going to be a pain to edit, but that's fine. I'll get through it. Next time, what are we going to do? Get money, play, and have fun. Sounds good. Giselle's going to become a teenager in a week. So that's going to be interesting. And we need a lot of money because the penthouse is 110 grand. And we barely have over 100 grand. So we need a lot of money not just to afford the apartment, but to also renovate it. I may just do free real estate again to buy the apartment so we have more money to play around with. But I'm just not sure yet. I'll figure it out. We will figure it out together. But with all that out of the way, I will see you all in the next episode. Auf Wiedersehen, everybody.